everybody. We are back. You, of course, all know my first guest from her Emmy award-winning role as Phoebe on Friends. Starting a week from today, she can be seen with Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal in Analyze That. Please welcome Lisa Kudrow. Nice view, though. That's nice.
Yeah.
So nice of a star of your caliber to drop by the day after Thanksgiving to make the time.
Well, sure.
I hope you had a good one. Yeah.
Not much of one.
It's never as good as you think it's going to be. Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not. This is delicious. Okay,
Yeah.
I got to get on a plane now.
Yeah. But it's nice. It's wonderful here in New York. Good to be here.
Love it.
Now, let's talk about, I know everyone's been asking this question about Friends. Is this the last season or not? And the truth is, you don't know.
Right.
You have no idea.
Well, I have no idea.
You have no idea, but you know that, let's say for some reason you guys decide not to do it, NBC is going to get desperate. And they're going to come to you guys with crazy ideas, like a spin-off for some of you. You know what I mean? Like Phoebe and Joey inherit a copper mine or something like that. You know they're going to do that. You know that NBC, they don't want to let any of you guys go, and they're going to be coming to you with insane ideas. How about that idea? You and Joey in a copper mine. What do you think? Mining copper. Who knows? I mean,
We can make pennies.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I'm
On
getting
tonight's
it.
episode,
Okay.
right? See, this could be good.
Wait. Against the law.
Yeah, we can't do this.
And then we go to jail. Wow, that's a great story.
Yeah, and you just do that 24 times a year, and you got a series. Do you think they are going to come to you guys and try and pitch weird ideas, or no idea?
They might. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope not.
No.
Oh, my God.
It's like all of you do it, or that's it.
I
right?
think it is, yeah.
That's it.
That is it. As far
Okay.
as our producers are concerned, you know.
Right.
And they're the people who created the show, and they know what they're doing.
Right. Right.
So.
What about the idea, and this is an observation I've had, I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, but Friends, it's a show about 6 friends who don't seem to have any other friends.
You know?
I mean, that's the other thing. It's like it's always like the 6 of you doing something, and you'd think that one of you would bump into somebody and like establish another friendship, and then it would be about 7. Never happens.
Except at birthday parties. Have you noticed? There's this room full of people.
Right.
It's like more people than I've ever known
Right.
show up at Rachel's birthday. And none of us, you have to watch these things, none of us are talking to them.
Right. Right.
You know, we're all still just talking to each other.
It gives the subliminal impression that you guys are creeps. That like, you don't go out and make friends with anybody else. You just talk to each other, even when they come to your party.
It's true.
It's sort of like on Star Trek when they go down to the planet and there's other guys are around and you've never seen them on the ship before. They're basically there to die or something. You have a 4-year-old, Julian. How's he doing?
He's good.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
He's
Do you bring
great.
him to work with you? Because a lot of moms can bring their kid to work. I don't know how it works on a sitcom.
Sometimes I can bring him, but you know, I've brought him on a show night, and he gets so excited, and he likes the show. But you know, he laughs really loud. You know, the audience is laughing, and then you hear Julie, and he's laughing louder and later than the audience is. So, you know, it's like, ha ha ha! And I get distracted.
So, like, most people have had their laugh, and then there's this other laugh that comes in.
Yeah, the audience is like, laugh for a second, I'll show you. Oh. I guess Ricky. I guess he does Ricky Ricardo. But,
Yeah. So does that throw you guys off? Do you have to stop and do it again?
Yes, because, you know, it's so darn cute. That better be why everyone stops.
Right.
And so, yeah, not so much, because I get too nervous. I wish I were more assertive. It's like, well, that's my son. He's here, and everyone has to deal with it. But instead, I just get, that's 2 takes. He's ruined, right? Okay.
Let's get him out of here. Yeah. See, that's weird, but some parents I know, anything their kid does, they think is the greatest thing in the world.
Well, I do think it's the greatest thing in the world, but I also understand others might not. think it's the greatest thing in the world.
Well, I have friends that they'll come over and they'll visit and they'll bring their kid, and the kid will go through go into my kitchen. It'll be like a 2-year-old kid, and he'll open and he'll take all the pots out and start smashing them on the wooden floors, and the parents will come in and be like, ha, 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 look at that. Isn't that something? And you kind of want to get those pots away from that kid. Because I'm a psycho, but...
Yes. No, because my first thought was, wow, what a musical kid. That's great.
Right. Oh, okay. Would you do it if it were your floors? No, you'd be like, no, get the kid out of here.
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted you to admit that. When you first had Julian, I mean, you were a science major in college and interested in science. And when you first had your baby, I remembered you were very scientific about it in a way that was maybe not that usual. Is that fair to say?
That's fair to say.
Yeah.
I didn't dissect him or anything. I mean, it's not that.
There was that
it's
one
not that
time you
bad.
did.
Well, no.
Yes, there was.
No, but I'm sorry. No, but you know, when you're uncomfortable, it's because it's brand new and you don't know what you're doing, so you immediately go back to where you're comfortable and to get some kind of control. So I just took notes, like a science project. If you've ever done one,
Right.
you know, there's that observations and results, which later on you tie into some discussion and conclusion
Right.
about the experiment. So
Right.
I just took notes every day about what time, you know, he woke up, you know, at 6:22, and then he had his first bottle, and he had 4 ounces of that, and then he pooped 2 hours later, then he slept for 45 minutes, and I have a whole day of everything he did.
That'd be so weird if, like, so you did that for how long?
A year.
It'd be weird if you did it until he was like 35. Yes, I pooped today. Why, Mom? Why? Hanging up.
How long after you ate? How long after you ate?
That'd be very
No,
strange.
but the doctor would call and say, how many ounces of milk did he have today? You know, how many ounces average a week? And I wanted to be absolutely right when I answered him. Know when he's ready to go on to solid food.
Right. That's very responsible. But
Well,
I
yeah.
think the key is also that that was just your one son. I know in my family, my mom had 6 kids, and there wasn't time. She was just throwing food at us left and right as we ran around the kitchen. It was
I know. And
really...
my mother said with my brother, he was the second one, she wasn't ever sure if he ate. She would forget. He's so quiet and he's wonderful.
Yeah.
Did I feed him?
Yeah. Oh, well, who cares?
He's happy.
Yeah. Now, you do the show Friends, obviously, and then you make time when you can for these movies. You're here to talk about one movie today, but you did another film that's not going to come out for a while.
Right.
And it's about the life of John Holmes, the famous porn star.
Right. Well, specifically about the Wonderland murders
Right.
that he was involved in.
He was involved in these seedy, multiple murder, I guess. And so you worked on this. Who else is in the movie besides you?
Besides me
Yeah.
is Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer plays John Holmes?
Okay.
And
What was that?
I don't know. That was strange.
It was like... It was more than a response. It was... Well,
Now you're studying them.
I know.
Now they've become your science
What was
project.
that?
When was the last time you pooped?
And Kate Bosworth plays Dawn, who's
Right.
John Holmes' girlfriend. I'm playing Sharon Holmes, his wife.
So he has a wife and a girlfriend.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And the wife knew about his girlfriend, too, and they all kind of lived together.
Yes, she would, you know, she became more like a mother, and she'd cook, you know, meals for them and
Right.
all of that, but, you know, she wouldn't have it. She wouldn't have the porn stuff in her life or her house or any of that.
Now, a lot of John Holmes porn videos exist. Did you watch any of those, like, you know, to prepare? Is that something? Because I know a lot of people would say, I have to go, I'm doing this, you know, movie about someone's life. I've got to go watch that.
No, I didn't think, I didn't think it was necessary to, you know,
Right.
get a visual.
Right.
On
There were
what?
probably people on the crew who were like, I'm pulling cable in this movie. I better watch that. Why? I just want to watch it.
Men, really, you think?
No. Well, some. You'll see. And then this other movie, Analyze That, which, of course, the sequel to Analyze This. Tell us what's going on here. It's how many years later after the first one?
2 or 3, I'm not sure.
Right.
And
Does
now
it say at the beginning of the movie?
Sure.
Does it say at the beginning of the movie 2 or 3 years later?
Yes, we're not sure.
Right, right.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that at all. But no, it just picks up with Paul Vitti in prison, and Ben Sobel is burying his father. His father died, and so someone's trying to kill Paul Vitti, and he wants to get out of prison, and he just snaps and goes a little crazy. We're not going to show you any of those clips,
Right.
because I'm not in them. They're funny.
We could have put you in those clips digitally. Just ask us. We can do that. Yeah, just your head floating through. We can do a lot of things here.
Wouldn't that have been fun?
Yeah. Next time. There was no time. Yesterday was Thanksgiving.
That's right.
So De Niro has to come and stay with you guys.
Yes. So he gets released to Ben Sobel, and Ben Sobel has to bring him home.
Right.
And I play the wife, Laura, who wasn't asked, but she still has this mob boss staying at her house.
Okay. We have a clip here from the film. Does that pretty much set it up? I think it does.
I think it does.
Let's take a look at this clip from Analyze That.
Yeah.
Very cool. You've done it before, but to be in a movie with De Niro, that's a very cool thing.
Yeah, he's really nice. It's very funny. It's a funny movie.
Analyze That opens next Friday, December 6th. And Friends. I like it when I tell people when Friends is on.
You let them know.
I'd like to see it. When's it on? Friends airs Thursday nights at 8 right here on NBC, so check that out. Lisa, always great to have you here. Lisa Kudrow, everybody! Dondre T. Whitfield coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. When are you going to the